Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with
Michael Anthony Fitness, MAF Reactions on YouTube.
See? He's always effing with me. See, he said fitness and he said reactions.
That's how it's supposed to say it. Because I say MAF Reactions on my channel, but it's really MAF Reactions.
Well, speaking of fit, I need to the season's over, sadly, for our Cowboys. I need to actually get myself get rid of my winter weight, I should say, or my NFL season weight.
I know I'm down 7 pounds. Not eating.
Well, I need.
But that's because I'm not.
I got to get back on keto.
That's because I'm not eating that food on Sundays anymore.
Yeah, and that I got to get back on keto because I put back almost all that weight that I had lost during keto, and from all those chicken wings and pulled pork and Italian and meatball subs. Boy, it was good though, but yeah, I got to drop that weight, so I'm gonna get back in keto. Still have a few candy bars left, so I'll probably wait till next week. But anyway, I digress. Interesting thing for you Eagles. Do you realize that only 5 coaches have ever been fired that won a Super Bowl with the same team? It's kind of an amazing statistic. And, you know, people look around and they say, the Eagle job, oh, that's a great job, you know. But is it? Is it a great job? You have the second worst cap situation right now. You're 60-some million plus over the cap. You got a quarterback who has lost his mojo. And you're going to have to be a guy whose plan is to come in and have to fix that guy.
They don't want to go with Hurts.
Well, no, Jeffrey Lurie, basically, that's the thing with the rift between Peterson and Jeffrey Lurie is basically, we're paying Carson Wentz, we're going to fix Carson Wentz. And so they had multiple meetings on, you know, a game plan, and apparently, this is what's crazy, Howie Roseman, the GM, and Jeffrey Lurie apparently are more like Steven and Jerry Jones. As far as controlling the team. We are always thought that it was Doug Peterson that was running everything. But basically, there's like a couple of camps in there because there's Howie's guys that were hired as coaches that are belligerent to Doug Peterson and stuff, and basically are spies that are going back and reporting to Howie. And I mean, it's a mess. So the Eagles decided, okay, we understand, you know, we won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles, but we don't need him. We won a Super Bowl with Doug Peterson, we don't need him. And they had Andy Reid, and of course, after one bad year, they said, we don't need him, it's time to move on.
Look what he did.
And look what he's doing.
He won a Super Bowl.
And then they said, we're going to go get the college guy. We're going to get Chip Kelly. And Chip Kelly came in and took all the stuff that was built by Andy Reid and proceeded to just kind of blow it up. Forget what you've been hearing about Colin Cowherd. Oh, he had winning records and stuff. Yeah, because he was going by the talent that they had already there. Remember, he traded Shady McCoy for a broke-down linebacker. He literally, Chip Kelly literally just got rid of all of the talent that they had because they weren't Chip Kelly guys. So when Colin Cowherd tells you that Chip Kelly was great, he wasn't. He went to the 49ers in one season and destroyed them and wasn't heard from again.
Well, he went to college and then that was a bust.
Yeah, he went back to college. I don't know where he is. I could care less.
He's probably not even coaching right
so,
now.
On the radar for the Eagles was Lincoln Riley. They figured, let's go for the hot college coach. He'll be new to the NFL. We can kind of control him and kind of lead him in and everything else. And Lincoln Riley says, thanks, but no thanks. I don't want that shit sandwich that you have in Philadelphia. And so as you look at that job, though, like I said, you've got Carson Wentz who's, Carson Wentz is like a crowd. The fact that, you know, he didn't want to even compete for the job. That was just like, Carson I just want to go.
I think Carson Wentz at this point, you can consider him a bust.
Well, I'm not going to say he's a bust yet. He did have that one good season, but if he doesn't do more than what he's doing now, if he doesn't have another good season at some point, yeah, you have to look at that. When you think about how much they gave up for him. So Lincoln Riley is like, no, that's okay. We don't want to go there. The other problem for it is that roster is old. That roster is overpriced old guys and needs to be replaced. Now, they do have a high draft pick, which should help them, but they haven't been doing real good in the draft. They took Whiteside as a receiver. The next pick ended up being DJ Metcalf. They took Rhaegar this year. The next pick ended up being Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's ass. I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. Right, Philly? That's not what you said? Apparently, that's what the Eagles said, too. We don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. Could you imagine if you'd had DJ Metcalf and Justin Jefferson on that team? Oh. But you missed. You missed. So we'll see what happens there. Now, for us, the Cowboys hired Joe Witt Jr., who is a bridge between Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn, because he worked with Mike McCarthy for 11 years with the Green Bay Packers, and he worked for 2 years with Dan Quinn in Atlanta. You're shaking your head.
I don't want any more of these Mike McCarthy guys.
Not everybody from Mike McCarthy's staff, it was bad. I mean, he did win a Super Bowl. You know, this is what kills me. I want to back.
Mike Nolan?
Well, okay, Mike Nolan originally hired him, and okay, that one was a boot screw. But here's what happened. At least we're hearing is the Joe Witt. Joe Witt is the passing game coordinator as well as the secondary coach. So this should end any speculation about Kris Richard coming back. So we can kill that because it ain't no job for him now because Joe Witt Jr. is taking that spot. So the interesting point on this is, I forgot what the interesting point is. Oh, that apparently they ended up having a very, very, very long virtual reality interview with him on Sunday that he impressed the Cowboys. Well, that apparently all you got to do is have an interview and you impress the Cowboys, I guess. Impress them with his vision for the secondary. So from the standpoint of that, and having experience with Dan Quinn as well as Mike McCarthy, they feel that that was a natural fit to be able to work with it. But you're not crazy about that idea, right?
I don't want any more Mike McCarthy guys in here. No more.
Okay. Now, I wonder if that means Al Harris will stay. Will Al Harris be one of the ones that's going to be let go? Which was a former player for Mike McCarthy, secondary coach. I got to believe that there's going to be more guys that are let go, and they'll probably be bringing in some more people. I mean, we don't know yet who's going to be the defensive line coach with Tom Sula being let go. And that's where we are right now. Eagles' situation sucks. Nobody wants the job. Cowboys hire Joe Witt Jr. and end Kris Richard, probably speculation, coming back to Dallas. And we're off to our day job. Got anything else to add? Nothing. That's it. All right, y'all. We're going to be, unfortunately, in a dead zone, so I won't be able to hit you up till after I work at my day job. Hopefully my boss won't get mad at me and cuss me out. All right. Peace out.